Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is Tuesday, September 21st, 2010. Hope y'all are doing great, and I'm just going to jump right into the update. I have opened my 15-minute, my 4-hour chart for the cable. I'm going to open up my 4-hour chart first, take a look at our trend. And so what I'm going to do is move it to before midnight so you can see what it looked like. And so right here, this is what my chart looked like at the beginning of my day. You can see that our most recent trend change candle was yesterday, and that was for a downtrend. And if you look, since then we haven't had any new trend change candles. Therefore, at the start of our day, we're looking for short trades. And if I move through today's action, you can see that the trend remained down. No new trend change candles formed during our trading session. Therefore, the trend stayed down the whole day, and we only look for short trades. All right. So today we only look for short trades, and so now I know that the trend is down. So I'm going to go to my 15-minute chart, and I'm moving this to before midnight. But before we start looking at our trades, let's go ahead and take a look at our news events for the day. And so you can go to babypips.com, click on this Tools tab, and it's going to automatically bring up the news events for the day. All right, today is the 21st of September, and we're looking for news that affects either the UK or the US. So under this currency column, we'll look at anything that says GBP or USD, and we only want to look at news that may have an impact on the market. So under impact, we want to make sure it has at least 2 or 3 dots. Anything with 1 dot we will disregard and not pay attention to. So if I go down at 4:30, we did have a GBP report, which was public borrowing, and it only had 1 dot of impact, so we're not going to regard this. So I'm simply going to skip over it. And as I move down, I see at 8:30 for the US, I have building permits and housing starts, both of which have 2 dots of impact. So this is something that I do want to keep in mind. And so I'm going to make a note of this, that at 8:30 I have these US reports coming out. And I don't want to be in the market during that time. If I go down the rest of the day, there is nothing else. So really the only news event to watch out for today was at 8:30, and it was for the building permits and housing starts for the US. So you can write that down on a notepad or set some kind of alarm just to let you know when 8:30 is rolling around, because you don't want to be in the market during that time. All right. So now that I know when my news event is, and I know I'm only looking for short trades, that's correct. I was trying to give you a second there to see if you remember the trend, but it is a short trend, downtrend, so we're only looking for short trades at this point. So here we go. I'm moving the chart forward 1 candle at a time, and I'm looking for a crossover to the downside. And here I get one right at 115. RSI is below 50. Stochastics are trending down. However, MACD was negative already from the previous candle, and this actually cancels out the signal, and I would not enter. So no entry here because of the MACD already being negative. So we're simply just going to let that pass by. And you can see it actually paid off for us because it would have stopped us out. And here we get another crossover at 3. Again, RSI is below 50. Stochastics are trending down. But once again, MACD was already negative from the previous candle. So this again cancels out the signal, and we would not enter. So no entry again for me on this one because MACD was already negative. So no entry. And you can see in this case, this would have been a winner, but again, the indicators didn't line up, so just following the rules, it would not have been an entry. So we're still continuing to look for long trades, but at this point, the market has been trending down. We'll have to wait for a retracement to the upside to see any kind of trade. So at this point, I'm not really watching the market too close because I know I have to see a crossover to the upside first. And so there is a crossover right here. This happens to be a news candle, and this is the upside. So now that we've seen this retracement, now I'm paying closer attention to the market because there's a better possibility that we could have a crossover back to the downside, which is the trend that we're looking at. So still looking for a crossover to the downside to spot any possible trades, and we don't see one at this point. We get close here. This is at 11. You see the market is kind of just bouncing off of that moving average. There is a mini support area. And there's 12 noon, so no more entries for the rest of the day. So again, we had 2 possible signals. They didn't pan out because of MACD, so we did not enter. So no trades for today. And again, the market has just kind of been seesawing back and forth, and today was no exception. So just kind of be on your toes at this point, but the system should save you out of a lot of losses. So again, that pretty much is what happened today. And we stayed out of the market altogether. So don't feel frustrated that we're not getting too many trades. Again, that's not such a bad thing, especially considering how the market conditions are. So be patient and wait for those trends to come. But if you got the same things that I did, then congratulations, you're on the right track. And just be happy about that. Know that there's going to be plenty of trades out there to get, so don't worry about it. Alright, so that's it for today's update. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask on the blog, and I'll try my best to answer them. But that's it. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next update. Cowabunga, dudes.